This week's comment of the week is presented by Iwan Rizwan. Imagine Moyat and Kavin in the dressing room with the United players. Moyat will give a good solid team talk to boost their morale, whereas Kavin will be raging and slapping every player one by one.
Yes.
That's a good combo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Maybe y'all should take over lah. Welcome back to another episode of Balls Deep, baby! Hey man, this week we let the United fans be loud and proud. They were the only ones allowed to wear their team jerseys. The rest of us, I said, you know what?
Chill.
Just chill.
Yeah, just chill.
I'm still Harvinth. I still support Liverpool.
Shut up! Okay, you all forgot to wear your jerseys. Just admit it lah, okay?
No, they still forgot. He's ashamed.
You see, these guys talk so differently, right? When their team wins. Straight away.
Supports Luton.
And I'm still Unku Idris and I'm still an Arsenal fan.
Still, huh?
Yep.
Still?
Yep.
Sure.
Yep.
Okay. My name is Marco D and I'm a big fan of pro wrestling. So as you can see, I'm wearing my WrestleMania jersey.
CM Punk is back.
CM Punk is back, and that's all that matters.
Welcome
Fuck
back.
the football, okay? Fuck Chelsea. Wrestling.
It's a nice hoodie, bro. Mark, it's a nice hoodie. Yeah.
Moya K, United fan, and I wear my jersey every week. I don't know what these guys are talking about. So.
Yeah. They start winning and Glazers can stay.
Hey, hold on.
You had that lined up, buddy.
I don't need to say it anymore, man.
Exactly.
I get it tattooed on my forehead.
Listen, Glazers are not listening to the show.
The green and yellow scarf also like non-existent this week, you know.
The Glazers are not listening to the
You
show.
know what, I
Going like,
forgot.
oh no, not Moyat. My God, oh no, I have to leave now. No, they're not doing that. Okay. Anyway, my name is Kavin J, and what Moyat said.
Alright, hey, we'll start off this week with the Super Saturday game that started at 8:30 PM. Early kickoff, we had a live stream. To those who caught us, thank you very much for catching us.
Thank you.
For those who didn't, fuck you. It was boring.
Yeah.
It didn't give us much.
Yeah.
I think us in the live stream also were struggling to react to things because
There was nothing to react to.
Yeah, no,
there was nothing much.
I like the first 10 minutes when you all were like, oh, this is quite open game, huh? And then 20 minutes in, you're like, you know what? Hey, what's your favorite food?
It's true. I mean, the game deservedly won all, I would say. If anything, City should have won. If anything, that goal that actually went in where Alisson was fouled and then it was the referee called it, I think it was too soft.
You think that City should have won?
I think City should have won.
I mean, if you look at the scoreline 1-1, out of those two goals, City's goal was purely because of a ridiculous Alisson mistake, right? But let's.
Hey, but you had the
Haaland.
You had the Haaland save. They should have scored.
Yeah, but they didn't.
Yeah,
that's
but
what
they
I'm
were, I think, controlling the game far better than Liverpool.
For sure. Yeah.
They were playing better football. They were the ones attacking. Liverpool did well to not concede more than they did. But hey,
Sorry, who are you? Where's Harvin?
What is this gracious thing going on here?
But he did take off his jersey and went half naked on the live
did,
stream.
I did.
So for those that missed out, you guys go and rewatch that.
The thing is, at least I mean, it's nice for you to take off your shirt. If I take off my shirt, people will shut off. YouTube will ban you for having titties on.
But it's a testament to Trent Alexander-Arnold, and he should be playing in the center of midfield for Liverpool. That's all I have to say, bro. You didn't watch the game, did you?
So he played centre midfield in the game?
He didn't.
No.
He
But
didn't.
he still scored a goal and saved all the points.
So he started at right back.
Yeah.
And then he made a mistake.
Second
Actually,
half.
he let
Doku.
he let Ake
Ake
dance
Yes.
past him.
Yeah.
True pass to Haaland. Haaland scored.
Yeah.
And then the second half, I think Pep said, okay, you know what? We could do the more inverted fullback role. And then he got the
But
goal
then the
there.
mistake is actually, it started off with Alisson.
Oh, yeah,
The
yeah,
mistake,
of course.
So you think he's
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
deadly in the centre? You wouldn't.
100%. It's such an easy... Hey, Klopp.
No.
Listen here, Klopp.
He also doesn't listen to the podcast as well.
Speak to Belen.
Take out Trent. Okay? Put him as CDM. Put Soberslide and McAllister in front of him.
Okay.
And I feel like That is a
Wait, hold on.
great
You want to
I
play
have a-
Trent as a solo CDM?
solo CDM.
Look, I have a problem with that.
He can't
What?
defend.
He can't
and
defend.
Yeah. You know.
As CDM.
Wait, CDM meaning central defensive midfielder or central dribbling
You know what the D
midfielder?
stands.
You know, or distribution midfielder. What's the definition of a CDM? Yeah,
Bro,
because he can
see,
do that. He can do that.
At CDM, you don't have to be the greatest defender.
You do.
You don't have to. No, I'm saying you need to be good at defending, and you need to have the basis of defense. And I feel he does have that, right? In the right wing, he's so exposed because he's not the greatest. He's not a Kyle Walker.
He can't
I get
defend
what
whilst
you mean.
running. He
Yeah.
cannot
Yeah,
defend.
I know, I get
whilst
what-
running.
He can't. But at CDM, if you get beat, you still have another line of defense behind you. So it's not as like fucked up to have him there and fucking up and like arcade.
Okay, I get what you mean. Sorry,
mean.
Mike, before you start, I just really want to imagine. I wish that you could be put in front of Klopp and just repeat exactly what you just said. I'm imagining Harvin just explaining that to Klopp, right? You know what I mean? At least he's got a layer of defense behind him, you know?
But here's the thing. If I met Klopp, I'll be like, hey, good job, sir.
I'm confused.
Good job, sir. Hey, selfie.
No, but that's the thing about Klopp, right? And when you compare him with Pep, Klopp is not the kind of guy who is going to change things up. He's not going to, like Pep. In this game, he
43.
played Akanji at
CDM, yeah.
You know?
Oh, you mean sorry, Pep. Sorry, yeah.
Or before this, he'd play Stones in CDM, or he'd put Alvarez in the 10 role. So he's constantly looking for ways to like reinvent players and reinvigorate them. Klopp doesn't do that. He doesn't play players out of position. He knows where they are best at. Quote unquote.
McAllister. I mean, it's so out of position.
But he
It's
plays,
mad.
no, but he plays centre midfield, right?
Number 10.
McAllister is rubbish at CDM. He's one of the worst CDMs I've ever
Which is
seen
why he's
in
playing
my
number
life.
8.
Bro, he's playing defensive, bro. At the back, he's not playing number 8, bro. He's
kind of like a...
He's playing that role where Fabinho used to play, and he's shite at it. And he came out after a few days and said that jet lag.
Is that not...
He was jet lagged after the Argentina-Brazil game and he couldn't open his eyes. Hey, fucker! Don't tell her after the game. Tell the coach before the game.
Apparently, he was falling asleep
He
during
was
like the
falling
team
asleep.
briefing. You know,
He's mad.
so maybe he missed the part in the briefing where Klopp was like, "We need to win this, guys."
But Klopp said no need to win.
Oh shit!
And that's what I'm saying, bro. You put Gomez on the right wing, right back position, and I think it is solid. Gomez is solid.
I think, if we were to talk about Trent right now, right?
Joe
The guy
Gomez.
who scored the goal for you guys, right? Amazing strike, amazing run. But, the whole entire game, he was put up against one of the hottest wingers in the EPL right
Jeremy
now.
Doku.
Jeremy Doku. Who was, obviously Pep gave instructions to the team, especially that left-hand side of Manchester City, to just constantly bombard Trent, right? Because he's the weakest link.
He's
He's the weakest link.
We would have done that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But the thing is that to his own, he did do a good job because it's not like Doku got an assist.
Yep.
It's not like Doku got a goal. But going back to what you were saying, I definitely agree. He is better deployed as somebody who's more attacking through the middle, right? Not a CDM-er.
CDM-er.
Especially not a solo CDM-er.
Here's the
Yeah,
thing
not
though.
solo
Like,
CDM.
Yeah.
Y'all are trying to teach a Champions League winning manager what to do with his players. I think he knows lah, bro.
That's why we have this show, bro.
Hey, man. He's talking like he's never told Eric Ten Hag what to do or
Hey,
Cristiano
I've never
Ronaldo
told him what to do. You do you, bro.
That's why you're missing this opportunity, bro.
All I'll say is, all in all, as a conclusion, two good sides cancelling each other out.
Yeah.
No, I was disappointed by Liverpool. I was really disappointed.
I mean, I am, but I wouldn't ask for much.
No,
at the Etihad
okay.
Stadium, 1-0 down after a calamity to go back, and against a defense of Ruben Dias and Akanji, it's tough.
And
No,
Rodri.
Yeah, y'all laughed at
look,
Akanji at one point.
Who?
Ooh, nobody laughed, bro.
You just
nobody
plucking
laughed.
shit out of
Okay,
your
okay,
ass.
okay.
Different podcast.
No,
different
I
podcast.
get what you mean. I get what you mean. But this isn't especially in the first half, that isn't the Liverpool team that you get accustomed to seeing play, right? They didn't press. There wasn't much bite in their
There
attack.
wasn't, and
It was
there
quite
hasn't been
disappointing.
the Liverpool of late.
I disagree.
draw at the Etihad is a great result.
Yeah, I agree. But I just think that Liverpool showed a bit too much respect to
They did.
Manchester City.
Yeah.
They
But
did.
Mark, a
And I think it's
1-0
because-
win is even greater though.
No, I know, but I mean, you know for a fact that Salah and
Salah was garbage game.
exactly. Salah, you know what he can do. You know he can terrorize
And he's
the
the
defense.
type of player who in big games doesn't deliver. That's why I say he's a fraud.
Nunez could
true.
have,
I agree.
done more runs, but he didn't do any runs.
My
He was
opinion,
just standing around.
in my opinion, in hindsight now, Luis Diaz definitely should have started over Jota.
Yeah.
Because it was obvious that you guys were not going to have the ball the most, right?
Yeah.
City and Pep's team, they were going to retain that possession really, really well. So you guys were constantly trying to catch them on the break, right? And it was evident because every time you guys got the ball and you launched it up to Nunez, he would receive the ball, which is why I've said before that I feel he would be a great back to goal type of player, a holding striker. He would get the ball, but how many times was he alone up front?
Nobody was making the
Waiting
runs.
for Salah or Jota to make the runs as fast as they were, but they were not
Curtis
fast
Jones.
enough. Yeah, which is why I feel like I think if Diaz was there to back him up, it would have been a different story. Yeah.
Hey man.
Another pundit who thinks he's better than the Premier League manager.
Hey,
Premier League, Champions League winning manager.
I love that now he is all praised for Liverpool now, suddenly. Having said that, Nunez man of the match performance when he went up to Pep.
Oh yeah.
And he-
Do we
What was that
know?
about?
Yeah, what was it?
So what happened was last season I forgot who scored.
Okay.
And then Pep went to Costas Tsimikas and celebrated.
Oh, yes.
And went to Costas and was like,
Yes.
and apparently he had asked Costas Tsimikas, did you like that? That was a good goal.
Okay.
So Nunez went back. Nunez never forgets.
Wow.
Nunez went back to Pep and asked him, did you like that?
Wow. So it's like
And a 1-1 draw, you dumb fuck.
It's like, but you didn't win.
it's a man bun union, right? It was Darwin Nunes watching out for his man bun bro.
Yeah.
It was just like I remember. bro.
Stupid.
Okay, hey.
I thought it was a bigger deal than that. Pep would have said something else. But no, he went this. What?
Hey,
he
but
said something
Pep was
Tsimikas.
pissed, wasn't he? Right?
He was pissed. He was
Yeah.
pissed.
Ultimately, as an Arsenal fan, very happy with the result.
Yeah,
You know?
of course.
You know?
We'll get there.
Yeah.
We'll get there. But before we get to Arsenal leapfrogging us, there was another result that happened that was quite disastrous to all of us.
Sheffield United against Bournemouth.
Unfortunately, we don't
Nottingham
have
Forest, Brighton?
Mike here.
Newcastle.
Shout out Mike.
It's okay.
Mike
I will
couldn't
be
make-
playing the role of Mike today.
It's funny you would say that because we all are playing the role of Mike today. We have something passed around
Oh,
for us. And we're going to
I will never stick it over. I'll stick it here. Alright.
Dude, nice. Oh wow.
Okay. Are we all ready to channel in a mic?
Mike.
Pakcik Swagger in the house.
You were beaten by a 17-year-old
You all were
midfielder.
beaten by a 17-year-old midfielder.
1 billion pounds.
At St. James's Park.
How many undefeated games do you know?
Hey, look, listen. We had the longest injury list in the whole of the Premier League.
That's crazy. How can you all be Champions League winners like this? You think you're the best team in the world? Talk lah, Mark. Talk. Okay?
Firstly, Firstly, that's a good impression, actually. Good impression. Firstly, I want to say something. I feel like me and Leonard are always conned on this show. How comes we only get invited on the show when Chelsea lose?
You don't talk about whether you're invited or not, Mark. Now you talk about the football game.
Don't vote for Bulls team in the
Mark,
podcast.
Mark,
It's a
Mark,
scam. It's a scam.
Mark.
Isak's goal was passed through like Real Madrid, El Clasico into the ball, and he had so much time in the box just to score. And our defender, Lascelles,
3.5 million.
3.5. What a bargain
What a
he is.
bargain.
Absolute bargain.
Joe Linton, our all players.
The Brazilian Ronaldinho, some might say.
Dude, I for one think that Chelsea has no excuse. You know, we showed up that night. Okay?
At St. James's Park.
At St. James's Park.
I am one for this, right? Because
Right, real talk, we were
Okay.
fucking shit.
Yeah.
And this is the first time this season where I was worried. Okay, you gotta laugh.
This was the first time you were.
I don't understand.
We were showing some improvements.
Sorry, are you saying
and we
this
drew,
is... Are you saying for once you were shit?
Yeah, for once. The reason being, right, every game this season, at the start, we had to trust the process. The process was shaping up nicely. We got a win against Spurs. We had a great result against City. and then to just throw all that shit away and to lose 4-1 to Newcastle. No offense, Mikes, but it's a fucking crap result. And the defending was dog shit.
Yeah.
It was just, I was just watching it and I was like, oh my, it was like Bournemouth's defense. It was shocking.
I don't know what happened.
Mark, I feel like Bournemouth's defense better.
Okay, look, Thiago Silva had a nightmare of a game. I don't know what happened to him. Like he was the ghost of Christmas past. Like he went to the corner, tried to deceive, and Thiago Silva is one of the most solid defenders in a one-on-one situation.
He's the one you want to rely on, and he just fucking lost his.
Oldest guy in the league.
He tried to kick the ball and he slipped. He looked like he got Space Jam.
Cucurella was the one that was just all over the place. Like for the third goal, I think he was just in no man's land. Like. Yeah, it was an absolute shambles.
One of the shout-outs I must give is to Anthony Gordon. What a damn player. Like, I mean, I've seen glimpses of him and like, wow, he's a good player. But in that game, every ball he took and he controlled, he made something happen, and he has that star quality about him that is just phenomenal. How old is he?
Probably
19, 20?
That's crazy to have that talent pool.
50 mil, right? From Everton.
It was about
40 million from
Chelsea
Everton.
wanted to sign him. We should have done.
Hey man, he would have been shit in Chelsea.
I think
Sterling's free kick was amazing. Yeah, probably goal of the week.
Okay,
better than Garnacho's shitty free kick.
Speaking of Raheem Sterling, I feel that he is the embodiment of what you guys are right now, right? Having the quality, right?
He was
good. No, of course, right? And it's the dejected face that he had at the end of the game. I don't know if you guys saw that shot where the camera zoomed in on him on the bench, right? It was just like, I've never been in this position before. I don't know what's going on.
14-year-old.
Yeah.
Speaking of failed his PMR.
You know what I think was hilarious? They were like 2-3. I think they were 3-1 down, and immediately like they turned to the bench, and Mudryk and Caicedo started warming up, and I'm like, holy shit, that's 200 million pounds.
200 million
starting from the bench.
Okay, hold on.
Like,
Caicedo was not fit, and he came out late from international duty. So it's not because he's not good. He's good.
Who?
Yeah.
Caicedo.
Mudryk is not good on the other
You're
hand,
still
so that's
not
why.
pronouncing it.
You're still not pronouncing it right, man.
Shout out to Reece James for a stellar right back performance.
Captain
Your
fantastic.
captain, the best right back in the world.
Yeah, exactly.
I wouldn't play him as a central midfielder. I would keep him as right back. So, you know what? I have faith in him. Still.
I would keep him sent off if I were you.
Can I just ask you guys, right? This is something that I brought up in the chat as well during that game, right? The moment he got sent off, I sent you guys a message saying,
Stupid second yellow as well.
I think that this
Stupid.
is the end of this whole conversation about Reece James being the best right back in the world. Because how many times have we been hearing that? And I was a believer as well when he first started to burst onto the scene, right?
Michael Richards.
He was almost as good as a sister.
I remember he's in a shit team right now. Okay, if he was playing in Man City,
calling Chelsea shit?
Yes.
Okay.
Right. Who do you think is better than him? English? Should he be?
No.
Is he not?
Trent.
No. Let me finish.
Walker.
You don't want to play him as right back. You just said you play him as
But even Trent at right back is better than
He can't defend.
Trippier.
Oh yeah, he's Trippier, man. KT. Wait. Before, let me just finish my point, right? What I was trying to say is that I'm not saying that he's shit. His quality is great, right?
But his sister is just better.
Yeah, but his sister is just no. What I'm trying to say is that in football, when it comes to players' ability, it's more than just the players' abilities, right? Like for example, the amount of times he's gotten injured, right? He's injury prone, and then at the same time, you come back after so long being out, and then you do something so stupid to get those two yellow cards, and you get sent off.
At the end of the day, I don't think this is a good season for him, and I don't think we should.
Last season was
last season was not a
he
good
did
season.
well in the first half of the season.
Look at Van Dijk. Van Dijk one shit season and he's the best centre back again.
Yeah.
That's how you come back.
I regret saying that now. So no, the thing about it's not the end of the debate, right?
Yeah.
It's not the end.
It's not the end. I don't think it's the end. I
He's
think
what, 23, 24 years old, right?
Yeah, no,
so,
he's older.
Yeah, so he's still got like another 5-6 years ahead of him, right? You take Reece James out, hopefully he gets over his like injury crisis or things. You put him in like a City side, for example. Replace Walker with Reece James, for example, right? I think he'd be better.
Fuck it, we'll take him in Man United.
But looking at how injury prone he is, I think if you were to put him in a team that is way more demanding in the form of Manchester City, his body's gonna break.
But he'll have more rest because there'll be more players. We need him because Cucurella is fucking dog crap.
Hey man, he just said he was the best player.
He was pretty good.
When did I
like,
ever
a
say
few
that?
weeks
I'm
ago.
not like you with Darwin Núñez.
Hey
I'm
bro,
making one
I
out.
bet there are clips of him saying
No, I said he was shit. You can roll back to last season.
Okay, anyway, end of. We are done with Mike.
Serious question though. Serious question. Chelsea, 13 games. 4 wins, 5 losses, 4 draws. So you guys have only won 4 of your 13 games. Is it Poch out?
No.
Oh, come on.
New team, new players, some great results.
You all spent
Just one
$1
bad
billion only last
But
season.
our net spend is still not.
You come onto the show every time you're on the show and you're like, Erik ten Hag out, Erik ten Hag, sack Erik ten Hag. And I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, because Erik ten Hag's last season, he's been worse. This is his first season for our manager. Your manager
last
signed
season,
stupid players.
The one where you won the league.
And you're still doing really bad.
You mean last season
last
where we
season
got
when we got
silverware and got third?
Yeah, so that was good. And then you declined.
Okay,
So that's when- that's when-
You mean this season when we are 5th?
You mean this?
Hey, just relax. Let's move on.
Trust the
Trust the process.
Oh yeah,
I agree.
yeah,
Trust the
yeah,
process.
yeah, yeah,
Trust the process. True.
Fucking tap me on the shoulder. Back me up, bro.
The game that saw Arsenal become top of the table.
Clinch the top of the
They're
table.
just 1 point ahead of Man City right now. 1-0 against Brentford. Lucky Arsenal, I would say.
Lucky?
Yeah, you're very lucky.
Come, throw at me. How are you
I
lucky?
feel like,
Ramsdale.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now.
you know what? Champions mentality. Fuck
Exactly,
it,
yeah.
Champions mentality.
Exactly.
It's champions
I
mentality.
will not sit here right, and fucking listen to you guys tell me that was luck. Okay. One thing that I will admit is that we played shit. Okay.
Yeah.
We played shit, but at the
that's
same time, Brentford and Thomas Frank, right? The strategy that was deployed, the players that were deployed, they were a fucking unit, man. Okay. That Great Wall of Brentford in that game, trying to fucking break that down,
Can't see that
it
from
was insane. Plus, at the same time, our main playmaker, Martin Odegaard, just came back from his injury, head concussion. He's been off, right? And he was probably one of our worst players on that night. So so we were depending on our Sakas and our Martinellis and our Jesus, right? Who just also got back from injury, flew all the way to play for Brazil, came back. So there was a lot of fatigue. There was a lot of people who were lethargic.
Okay.
But dude, we dragged that game all the way to the end, right? And mad props to the boys, our defenders, like Rice with that goal line clearance, right?
Yeah.
Rice with that goal line clearance,
Villiers will get the
another
message
man of the
cross.
match performance. Okay, Declan Rice, player of the season so far for Arsenal,
Yep.
and then Zinchenko with another goal line clearance when Maupay tried to header that ball
It's
in.
mad. Lucky, y'all.
Dude, fucking Warriors, bro, which I keep saying to you guys is the biggest change of mentality for Arsenal and its players.
It's good to see.
It's great to see.
Can I ask a
Wait,
question?
hold on, I'm not done yet. Because then you wait all the way up to like, what was it? The bloody 89th minute, Bukayo Saka, who was shut down the entire game because he was doubled up constantly.
Okay.
And even then, he still managed to whip an amazing cross, an assist, Kai fucking Havertz, right? To score a goal and win us the 3 points to put us on top of the league.
World peace was achieved.
That's it.
There is no longer any wars in the world. Listen, I got a question for Moya. Remember when we played Brentford?
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened?
We won. Yeah, we won. Scott McTominay.
What was it? 2-1?
2-1.
Yeah, and how we got.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
shit for
that-
like, you're playing hell.
Hey, don't make this about you guys, man.
No, I'm just saying, like, when you beat them 1-0, they are fucking unit. And then when we beat them 2-1, you're like,
Why don't you actually talk about the team that's on top of the table right now? Why don't you actually talk
Okay,
about the team
is
that's
that
on top of the table right
title?
now?
Is that title mentality? Scraping goals off the
It is.
line.
It is.
Would Man
That's
City
how-
do that in games?
No, United used to do that.
Yeah.
Liverpool did that. City does
gotta win
that.
dirty, man.
You just don't know how it feels.
y'all are scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Championship might be fun.
I've said this numerous times, right? A hallmark of a championship winning team is knowing how to win when you're playing badly.
Yeah.
Right? And Arsenal have done it.
Yeah.
It's not the first time you guys have done it,
yeah.
right? But I think mad props has to be given to Kai Havertz.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I think this is a very good good moment for him
Yeah.
to
This
like,
is
lift-
his
yeah,
truly
lift-
first
yeah,
goal.
yeah.
lah.
lift the
Yeah,
burden.
Like he's
Yeah,
deserved
yeah,
first
yeah.
goal.
But then I want to ask questions about the goalkeeper though.
Yeah. Oh, Ramsdale?
Yeah.
So Ramsdale started the game over Raya because of contractual obligations. Raya couldn't play against his parent company.
Yeah.
His parent club.
Company.
Fair enough, right? It's all corporations now. You know what I mean?
No, but also this is what swapping the goalkeepers does to you.
Yeah. No, Kavin, I absolutely agree. It's really, really sad to see the drop in his confidence, because if it's anyone in the Arsenal team right now, Aaron Ramsdale is probably the player that depends the most on his confidence. He's the reason why
he can't concentrate for 3 minutes.
The guy's got ADHD, bro. The guy's got ADHD. No, I don't know. I'm not an expert.
He said that in an interview. I mean, he didn't say I have ADHD, but he says, you expect me to concentrate for 90 minutes of football? I'll be fucked.
Okay, Arsenal fans are like, what the fuck?
And honestly, it was evident because if you look at the two major fumbles that he had in that game, that could have been like 10 times worse than what Alisson did, because those fumbles were ridiculous. You know what I mean? But the reason why it happened is because if you watch it, like one was that throw that he wanted to do, right? He got the ball, he thought he scanned the space, and then he was gonna make the throw, and then at the last nanosecond he changes his mind and ends up throwing it to the ground, right? And it's all because he's like, okay, I'm gonna go option B, but in the last second, I want to change to like option F. You know what I mean? And he was doubting himself, second guessing himself constantly. And it's because his confidence has been down the drain because of the swap to David Raya. But we got the clean sheet, and it was just nice to see the Arsenal players huddling towards him and then giving him his props.
I mean, put yourself in Ramsdale's shoes, right? Last season, you were
number one guy.
Yeah, you were like not just number one in Arsenal, but you were also considered one of the better keepers in the league.
Yeah.
This is a season where you're trying to hedge your place for Euro 24.
Yeah.
Right? I know people think Pickford is untouchable, but imagine being dropped like at the start of the season.
Yeah.
And now like not being able to cut into the first team.
Now they're going for a permanent move for Raya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I
feel for him.
It
He's a
might
good
be
keeper.
the end of Ramsdale in Arsenal. He might leave.
Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
So if you were Arteta, who would you select as a goalkeeper? Are you still Ramsdale?
Number one?
Yeah.
I was in camp Ramsdale this whole time. But then when I watched that Brentford game and seeing the way that he performed that first half, it just shows that he doesn't have that killer mentality, which is one of the main reasons why Arteta has opted for David Raya, because he sees somewhat of a killer mentality in David Raya. Because that doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter. You're a professional footballer. If you're picked, if you were number one last year and you're not number one this year, it doesn't matter. You're being put on the pitch. Yeah. You put your nerves aside, and then you play, and then you win the game. But then in that game, I was like, in that first half,
no time for this mental health bullshit.
No, but that's what happens when
That's not what I say.
But you take a player out of the team and then you put him back inside just for one game. It's because he knows the next game he's not playing.
But
I mean, props to Arsenal. They scraped the 1-0 win, and now they're top of the league. Celebrate all you can. It's not going to last too long.
Okay, we'll see.
Man, this is what I'll say. If there's one team that I'm least afraid of being in the top of the league than Spurs, is Arsenal.
Wow.
You guys were in the top of the league for how long? And then didn't win the league, man. So no worries there. Y'all can stay for as long as you want.
Before we move on, right? Just really quickly also is that if you episodes ago in this season, I mentioned how we started off slow, right? It's been 13 games now?
Yep. 13.
Right? It's been 13 games. And then like the first 5 games, we were starting off slow. We weren't our free flow scoring selves from last year. But I was trying to say is that I feel the strategy for this year is to just, boys, last year was fun, right? And we were playing our hearts out every single fucking game, right? But this year, just focus, play the game, play the strategy that Arteta will lay out for you, and just win the game,
Okay.
But just calm down. So I feel like this late pickup is going to be advantageous for us.
Do you think you're going to win the league or not?
You listen to that, Saka? Okay. Great
Calm down,
stuff.
guys. Calm down.
Great stuff. I'm loving this Spurs collapse.
Yes!
So much.
Oh my days!
We've been talking about this
So
first
much.
collapse
Crumble.
since the First day.
Yeah.
Right?
What do you guys got against Spurs? I mean,
Bro, no, you know what I got against Spurs is because we lost to them. They
Luis Diaz
fucking
disallowed
Luis
goals.
Diaz. Bro, that game triggered 3 losses.
Yeah.
Take that, son of a bitch.
Wait, sorry, no, Chelsea was the one that triggered the losses.
Bro,
Not technically, we were the first team to beat them, so
Give
we
him-
should
give
get
him
the
it.
most
Give it to
credit
him.
for the downfall.
Just give it to him.
No.
We were the first team to.
Bro. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Aston Villa beat Spurs to now go 4th in the table, 3 points behind Arsenal.
Yep.
They changed their logo to the Chelsea looking logo, and they've also replaced them as top 6.
So why am I on the show then? Right? Really, that's another fan.
Any Aston Villa fans out there, please
Also,
DM.
you don't have to say Aston Villa.
What is it?
Aston.
But you know,
Aston.
I mean, you always said that
British, American.
You've always said that we need to study and watch more Aston Villa games.
I did.
I did.
But I watched it because of Spurs.
Because I knew Spurs was gonna lose, and then oh man, dude. But the Celso scored that.
Lo Celso's goal was mental.
Deflection,
That power
but
in that shit
power,
was
that body,
crazy.
Yeah.
No, but
Mad props to that.
but the game that Aston Villa played and in it to win it mentality that they have is really good as well. I mean, you cannot dismiss how good Aston Villa is.
The
because
players are so good as well.
No, the players are so average.
No, they're not.
The Aston Villa players are so average. I feel no, they are. You won't think of them as superstars.
there's a few-
Yeah, they're not superstars.
They're not superstars, but like it's same as Newcastle. But Newcastle are now performing like superstars. You know what I mean?
They got Gumares,
you would
and
look.
they got a few other players.
No,
that are
you
good.
wouldn't classify them as a fucking superstar.
They're not
as
world-
per se.
yeah.
They're not
Okay,
world
they're not
class.
world class.
They don't start for them.
Watkins is world
No,
class.
they don't
Watkins-
start for
Watkins
them.
is not world
No,
class.
I'm saying they don't.
Yeah.
Bro,
Say they're
I'm
world class.
talking.
He's not world
They're not world class.
Yeah,
As in,
they're
they're
not.
not a shoo-in to start
Yeah,
for their
they're not.
nation
They're not.
at any day because they are much better.
I will
They're
go as I'm not just saying this to cause drama on the show. I think Aston Villa's team on paper is better than Man United's team.
I would
That is
rather.
rubbish.
No, it's not.
That is
Okay.
rubbish.
You've been listening to too much Daily Carragher.
Right,
That is stupid to
Right,
say.
let's go man to man right now. Who do you rather as a goalkeeper? Martinez or Onana?
Onana.
Onana.
Okay,
Relax.
talking
That's my
about-
case.
sorry.
Rashford or Watkins?
If we're talking about
Rashford or
sorry,
Watkins?
Rashford. I would say Rashford.
Rashford.
Yeah,
I would say Rashford.
Rashford. But I would take Martinez over Onana.
I would take Martinez over.
I'm sorry.
Hey, shut up. Hey, that one you have to admit. That one you have to admit, bro.
I don't.
Oh my
Martinez
God.
Martinez next to Pickford. Martinez is the most overrated goalkeeper in the league. Yes,
damn.
he's so
World Cup
overrated.
winning.
Bro, the guy is
Well,
damn.
that is so, yeah, well, he's got abilities.
I'm
That's
sorry.
safe, bro.
I'm sorry, Enzo Fernandez won a World Cup. Where's he now, bro? Hi. Alexis McAllister won a World Cup. You just
Emi
complaining about
Martinez
this
has
now.
been doing it for years, and every penalty shootout he wins. There's
So,
no problems.
I'm
for
sorry,
him.
I'm sorry.
Onana has been fumbling every ball he gets, bro.
Onana is joint top, a joint
He
clean
was
sheet.
crap at the weekend. Do you see how he...
I'm sorry.
By luck.
I'm sorry.
By
Onana has
luck.
the most clean sheets in the league.
Onana
this
has
season
the
at
most
moment,
clean sheets
right?
because the table is like this now. That's the
I'm
only
I'm
reason
sorry.
why
I'm sorry.
Onana has a fucking clean sheet.
Read it, right? Onana has the most saves in the Premier League. Onana has the most clean sheets in the Premier League. And like I think in the last 5 games, especially ever since the Galatasaray.
Galatasaray.
No, the penalty save.
Copenhagen.
Copenhagen, right? Ever since the Copenhagen, he's been doing well.
Seriously, as a
okay,
centre
you
for-
guys are just
These 3
latching on the
games,
initial.
these 3 games don't make up for how shit he has looked and how shit he
because
has been.
it's his first season.
Okay, hey,
Right.
hey, I'm saying Emi Martinez is still better than because Emi Martinez has been doing it for season in and out.
And where has he been in this season?
Onana did really well in Milan.
Right?
In Milan?
Milan.
Yeah, Inter
Can I just say one thing, right? Why the fuck are we still talking about United?
Okay.
He brought it up. We're talking about Spurs and Villa, and then next thing we're in this heated debate over fucking Onana versus Martinez.
Can I say one thing? Really? Rashford over Watkins?
Yes!
Yeah.
Watkins has scored 7 goals.
No, I mean,
in a Villa
because
team.
only
Rashford
because
has scored 1
Mark,
goal.
Only because I feel that Rashford in a better team, he would be scoring like.
So Villa are a better team than Man United then?
No, I would say you put Villa and Man United, he might not score as many goals.
The only player I would take it. Actually, no.
Better players.
I wouldn't pit.
Why are we still talking about United?
I wouldn't pit Watkins against Rashford, right? They play different positions.
Yeah,
right?
they-
It's Watkins against Højlund, and between the two, yes, you're right. I will pick Watkins, right?
Okay.
But the only other players from Villa I would take in a Manchester
Diaby
United
over
team-
Mason Mount?
Yes.
Ericsson?
Diaby plays on the
CM.
left, right?
Yeah.
So Diaby plays on the left.
You don't know their
that's-
positions,
So I
Mark.
will pick Rashford over Diaby. Maybe not based on Souček's West Ham.
John McGinn or Ericsson?
Oh yeah.
I will pick John McGinn. You're right. I will pick John McGinn.
That's the one.
The McGinn, man.
And I will pick Douglas Luiz. Right.
Yeah. So that's already five players.
No, that's four.
Bailey
Right.
or Anthony.
The goalkeeper and defense is all United for me.
Bro,
Right?
No, okay. Here's what I'll say. I'm looking at the team now, and this is the most basic, average, non-superstar team I've ever seen. The only reason why you feel like they're superstars is because they're playing so fucking well right now.
that's
That's what I'm
correct.
saying.
Torres, I would have over...
My point is just that they're not superstars, but they're playing like
Yes.
they're superstars.
Yes.
That's my point.
They're playing a system.
It's like Bruno Guimaraes, right?
Yeah,
he's not a
he's
world-class
not.
player.
But he plays like a
he's
fucking baller.
Good,
Correct.
right? And he's on the cusp of being an A+ player, but he's not there yet. Or else he would be playing for a Barcelona. He would be playing for Real
Okay,
Madrid.
can we talk about Spurs losing again?
Yeah, it's
Hey man,
Can we
but
please go
I
back
just
to
want to
how
say
Spurs were losing?
Unai Emery
Yeah.
is the reason to all of this
Yes.
shit. There's
Yeah, Unai is a
Cause fucker,
typical genius.
when will we ever take McGinn
Yep.
and talk about McGinn like this? This is the first time.
Yeah.
You know, you are seeing McGinn put a fight.
has
He's
always
good.
been-
He's been good, but now he's
Yeah.
always been good like that. But now he's like that, bro.
I mean, look. I think some of the big teams wanted to sign McGinn at one point.
United want to sign him.
United wanted to
Super
sign him.
industrious player.
I believe Arsenal wanted to sign him at one
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
I believe Chelsea.
Why are you pointing at me like that?
No, it's just hey, you wanted to sign him, you bastard. Chelsea wanted to sign McGinn before.
He's Scotland's 6-time all-time record goal scorer, which
Yeah.
is pretty
I
impressive.
thought,
But
where did
look,
he?
but you look
What
at
was
this,
this
right?
like? Fun fact?
Martinez, Cash,
Scotland? Yeah.
Martinez, Cash, Konza, McGinn, Douglas Luiz, Ollie Watkins. These
Pau
are players.
Torres?
Bailey,
No, I'm talking about
Tielemans.
these players
Yeah.
were in the team that were fighting for relegation before Unai Emery came, right? Unai Emery came and then he brought in new players like people like Pau Torres,
Longley.
Longley.
McGinn and Cash were playing in the
Okay,
championship.
I think
Yeah.
if we were to put this into like a FIFA perspective, right? I feel like
You would sign none of these
No,
players.
I feel like this team is filled with like a bunch of 76s and like 78s. You know,
Yeah.
like the max
80s
is like
82,
78,
83.
81. I feel like maybe like
No, 'cause
like Diaby's like 81. You know, like
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
Rashford is 85 and fucking Ollie Watkins 78.
He's not 78.
I think it's like 82 maybe.
Anyway, Spurs, Son goes into the World Guinness Book of Records for scoring a hat-trick of
Offsides.
VAR ruled offside goals.
I'm
Can I
so-
just say, I love how that was 10 minutes about United and we haven't even got onto the United game.
That's what I'm saying, Mark. That's what I'm saying.
I was like, oh shit, we're talking about Spurs Villa. I'm like,
No, I love it though that this is the most we have spoken about Villa so far.
Yeah,
Look
but
at us naming the first team squad, bro.
Well done.
Look at us actually knowing the first team squad.
done,
well done.
Villa, we want to see you do well.
The villains.
The villains.
Yeah.
We want a fan. If any,
sorry, did you just say the
I'm out.
villains?
The villain. Not the villains. The villains.
to get unblocked by Harvinth, Bello would be an Aston Villa fan.
there FIFA 20. Watkins is 78, bro.
that's
Yeah.
bullshit. That's,
No, but the thing about Spurs is
Ball knowledge.
Ball
right
knowledge.
there.
No, that was a damn good shot. Just,
the thing about Spurs is it's the injuries, isn't it?
I love it.
Bro, I love
Yeah.
it.
It's the
I love
injury.
it.
Pumping in my veins.
Bro, every
injury-
offside goal was just so delicious.
no,
bro.
it was just that one.
But it's
injury.
Madison, it's Bissouma. They were playing Bentancur and what's his face?
Who
Lo
also got
Celso.
injured.
They were playing Bentancur and Lo Celso. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think they've started the entire
No.
season.
No.
Right?
No.
So
No, but okay,
they're
Bissouma-
taking players from cold storage
This
and
Celso's
expecting them
first,
to...
his last start previous to that game was 2 seasons ago.
Yeah,
Okay,
there you go.
listen. When Bissouma was out earlier this season, Lo Celso played in his stead, or is it Højbjerg? I can't remember. But dude, it was the same. Like it was still the same. The one thing that makes Spurs tick is Madison. Madison is the one that distributes the ball, who you know, the tempo
Everything
of the game.
connects with him.
Everything connect. They play through him, and without him, that team just doesn't seem like. Look, we can see by the hat trick of offside goals, the passes were not coming in the right time. It's every time when you see when James Madison reads the game, he knows when to pass.
Okay.
He knows when to throw ball.
Actually, I disagree because I feel even without James Madison, they were stringing up a lot of passes. It's the reason why there was 3 offside goals and more, because they were getting the ball.
But that's Kevin's point, right?
But then it's because for me...
No, but even the offsides were very.
But in my opinion, the biggest talking point about this Spurs versus Villa game is the ridiculously too high lines that were deployed in that game, and it became the most ridiculous ping pong game like ever, right? And then that's why
you love to see it,
But you know, Madison, what he will do is you control the tempo of the game.
Okay, I'm here for it. I just want Spurs to continue crumbling.
No, I also want Spurs to continue crumbling.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, sorry. Fun fact also, this season was their best first 8 games.
Yeah, it was.
In their entire history of the football club. And they are now 5th.
Now they're not gonna maintain that. Right? It's gonna be a normal.
And I want to see if EPL will actually give Big Ange another Manager of the Month award. You know, after losing, what was it, 3 games already in November?
So Spurs were top of the table, right? A couple weeks ago, right? Now they're like 2 points ahead of United. That's quite shocking.
Hey, the top 6, if I'm not mistaken, is separated by 6 points. So
yes, that's true.
Listen, I just wanna. Fuck, I hate this part. Okay, Everton versus Man United.
Why do you hate it?
It's okay lah.
Fun fact from Arvin, Everton basically has lost 40 games against Man United, only team to lose 40 games against an opposition. Okay.
Wow.
That's not, okay, that's true.
Hey, Arvin.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, man.
United have been in a run of form, and now all of a sudden, even coming into the studio, you see the two of them talking different already. Yeah. The way they talk, the way they start. Now,
red shirts as well.
Today, they start conversations. Before this, I had to say, hey, Kevin, how you like? Okay, I was like, yeah. Today, I said, Harvinth, traffic is quite bad.
Traffic is quite bad. I can't wait to get to the studio.
Have your fucking clothes like your 6th place bastards.
Why don't you go first, sir?
Moya, why don't you go first?
Okay,
bro?
look.
Then I'll hijack later.
Actually, it is very difficult for me to judge this game, right? So positives is this game is a game of 2 youngsters. Yes. Alejandro Garnacho and Kobe Mainu, right? 2 very good talents at their prospects, and I hope for the best for them.
Great goal.
So I watched the game. I logged in a bit late, so I started watching from like 5 minutes onwards, and Garnacho had already scored the goal. Between 5 to the penalty that Martial scored, there wasn't a whole lot.
No, Rashford scored, sorry.
No,
actually,
Rashford.
In fact, Everton looked so much more threatening and almost scored 2 goals,
so
3 goals, I don't know.
The interesting stat is at the end of the first half, Everton had more chances on goal and they scored 0 compared to they had less chances against Crystal Palace the week before and they had scored 3 then.
Yes.
Right? So it was weird.
Yes.
We were
conceding. I like that.
He didn't even know the fucking
I did.
And it's like, yes,
you know who said that stat? The fucking commentators on the game. Okay, I also was watching the game. I don't know if you know this, but I also have ears where I can listen to facts and remember them. Oh my god, can this happen? I am a superhuman who can do things like this, bro. Bro, when I see things, when people say things, right, I also can listen. Like, I can remember, no? That's how I did SPM. You know that. I did SPM like that.
I get it.
I mean, but look, and I think we rode our luck at times. Rashford scored, good for his confidence. I like the gesture.
For me also,
Before we go to Kevin, right? Can I just ask? Was it Luke Shaw's return? Like,
yeah.
That was Luke Shaw's return.
Right?
I think that's a big sign, right?
Yeah,
that
that's
you guys
good.
won with him in the.
And he didn't miss a beat, man.
Yeah.
He was extremely important.
Un-Reece James like.
Un-Reece James like. Un-Trent like.
No, but I mean he did make a couple of mistakes. There was a few times where he got cornered into mistakes as well. But you can put that up to just coming back from injury. It's been a long time, and it takes time for him to get into things. Fair enough. But Kobe Mainu, as he said, dude, this kid and Garnacho, which I've always said, this kid is something special.
Sorry,
as
how
well.
do you pronounce his name properly?
Garnacho?
Harnacho.
Okay, you know what? That fella. Right? No, but Kobe Mainu though. I mean, we saw him in
I've never seen him before in my life.
No, we saw him in preseason, right? And he was doing stuff. And look, he was controlling that game. And he was the first starter against Real Madrid in this thing. And he was playing really well until he got injured.
Right.
And it was really sad to see him get injured and, lengthy time out as well. He's finally coming back and he's showing that he hasn't skipped a beat also.
Was Mason Mount on the bench?
Mason Mount's injured.
Oh, okay. So if he was fit,
Just the Chelsea
now
player.
would you prefer to play him than Mason Mount?
You see, that's the thing, right? I am very, very wary about over-reliance on youngsters, right?
Yeah.
The fact that we are saying Kobe Mainu was the best player on the pitch, that is worrying to me, right? So I would like to see more time for Mount and Eriksson to start gelling into the system more, and then bring Mainu on as and when we need him.
I think
in the low impact games and
I
stuff
think
like
Mainu
that.
and Mount can play together.
Sure.
Easily. That one easily. But then the real discussion comes when do you want Casemiro or do you want Kobe Mainu? I think that would be the more.
I'm just saying, all this talk about wonder kids, all these United wonder kids don't last long. Man.
Okay, that's a good point.
That's exactly
I
true.
remember when you guys talked about Makeda like he was
That's
the
exactly
next
true.
fucking
Makeda-
greatest
Can I
fucking
just
shit.
say from a neutral standpoint, right? Like, seeing the amount of youngsters that you guys have deployed, even back in like Fergie's time towards the end, right? Like you said, the Makedas, for me, the one that really stands out is probably like Januzaj, right?
Yeah, Januzaj. The hype. It's all these fuckers hypes. They do one thing and they hype it up like he's the next.
But I feel like, you would deploy like 10 youngsters and I feel like 2 will really make it. Like Rashford was an example, right?
Mason Greenwood, the other one.
Mason Greenwood.
Which kind of screwed up himself.
But that's the only 2, if you realize, right?
No, but I believe.
And Scott McTominay.
And
But
Scott McTominay,
I believe that this is because of the managers not managing them properly.
Yeah.
Like Louis van Gaal with Januzaj was his golden boy. Like he would play every single match.
Moyes actually.
Moyes and after that Van Gaal also.
Yeah.
Like Van Gaal
he was
really-
sold during Van Gaal's second season.
but
if I'm not mistaken,
he was given so much pressure that Januzaj couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
Right. And then you got who else was there? Makeda.
Yeah.
Makeda was I think what Sir Alex saw in Makeda was that one goal. After that, he played the next game. He was so shit. Bro.
Hey, no, he scored the next goal,
exactly.
man.
He scored.
That was
Another
a long
game.
hype.
Sunderland.
He played one game. Like
No, he scored the 2 goals in quick succession, and then he was just like average.
Yeah, he was just
and all
average.
that stuff. Yeah.
Giuseppe Rossi was another one that we,
Bellion.
Okay, listen.
No, not
Bellion-
academy.
Not academy.
Not academy.
Rossi was academy.
I think so.
Now
Yes,
we
he
are
was-
going
he
to
came-
the
Academy
academy
list.
players,
Yeah, it's
right?
mad.
No, but you
It's
see,
nuts.
Kevin's right, right? The change in managers especially has affected the way our youngsters have
Your
sort of
academy.
evolved.
Say that
right?
again?
Yeah.
No, Kevin's right. Yeah.
He's gonna go masturbate.
No, because every manager has had his favorite youngster,
Yeah,
right?
true,
Moyes had Januzaj.
Yep.
Van Gaal had Paddy McNair, if you
Yes,
remember.
yes.
Right?
Mourinho?
So Mourinho had Scott
Scott
McTominay. Yeah,
Right.
And what's his face? Oli had people like Angel Gomez, Shola Shoretire.
But his
What's he
piece
smoking?
de resistance was Mason Greenwood. The way he bled
Yes.
Mason Greenwood into the team was
That
perfect.
Mason Greenwood.
Okay, I just want to say, with all this United hype, don't get too ahead of yourselves. You know why I want to say that? The last 3 games that you guys have won in a row was against Fulham, or 18th place or something.
Okay.
Luton, and now Everton.
Hey, listen.
No,
When you
that's-
don't play well and you beat teams.
No, but
this is
you're beating. You're
championship.
playing against teams that are just
Correct.
You can't.
You know how you were talking about Spurs and how they are suffering because Maddison is not in the team, right? We are playing so we've won 5 out of our last 6 Premier League games, right? And we've played all those 6 Premier League games with arguably our 2 best players arguably 2 out of 3 of our best players from last season. No Casemiro, no Martinez,
Yes.
right? No Varane because of some backstage crap.
Strategy.
I want to hit man.
Tactics.
No,
that's what the guys.
We
say.
have won 5 out of last 6 games with the centre-back pairing that Oli was getting lambasted for, right? So if we can do... simple question. Do you guys think United can improve?
Not under Ten Hag.
No, I mean from this point on.
Wait, hold on. What have you
season.
got against Ten Hag?
It's just ball knowledge, you know.
Wow. So his sauce is trust me, bro.
Yeah. Right. No, okay. This is where I'll put United's main test in the next 4 games.
Yes,
Newcastle.
They're playing Newcastle, they're playing Chelsea, and they're playing Liverpool.
I will say it starts even from this midweek. We're going to
Yeah,
Turkey against
Turkey,
Galatasaray.
right, yeah.
Okay.
And that is something that I
Without
am
Rashford, by the
afraid
way.
of.
Yeah.
I am
Yeah.
afraid of.
Yeah.
Right? And then what is Newcastle, and then it's
Yeah.
Chelsea. Those are hard games.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right?
thanks, mate.
And then in
You see, that's the thing.
Appreciate it.
Chelsea, who's Chelsea playing next week, right? You guys will probably lose the next game, and against United, you guys will turn up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it
Those are,
happens.
but it's important for United now to maintain this sort of consistency and form they're in, because once we get to January and we start getting players back, that's when hopefully we can.
And Chelsea
start.
don't have Europe, right?
Yeah, Chelsea don't have
I
Europe.
will say one
Well
thing.
rested.
This is the compliment to Man United, by the way. Before you think I'm going to trash your club, although I think,
Backhanded.
although I think it was a lucky win, and if it wasn't for that penalty, I think
3-0
Everton,
lucky, yeah?
Everton, I think played a bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course,
just
yeah.
personally, I
Yeah.
feel. I was saying on this podcast a lot that Man United don't have like young players or quality, but those 2 young players is very exciting. If I was a Man United fan, because I didn't really know much about them. And I think your team's really old, but just having those 2 players there is very encouraging.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
but sorry, we got to talk about the goal, right?
Yeah.
We've
We
got
gotta
to
talk about the goal. There's a great segue. Please say your piece.
Better than Rooney. Technically better than
Technically
Rooney.
better than Rooney because he had to run back and then hit it with his foot instead of his shin.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, the occasion, Rooney's one better.
Of course.
Occasion.
I think I'm gonna be a bit of a spiel here right now about United, right? But the goal was amazing, right? Not taking it away from him at all. I think it's great for a young player
I think
like
it was
himself.
meh.
No, I think it's a great goal, but I've seen much greater bicycle kicks.
I've
It's a great
seen
goal,
greater goals.
you know? Because, for example, like, you know, there's clips going on around Twitter of a throwback clip of Benteke against United in 2015. That goal, in my opinion, was
Lost
even
that game,
better,
bro.
right?
Liverpool, we lost that game.
And also Ibra's goal for Sweden against
Yeah.
England outside the box. I think that was also a
Not
good
bicycle
shout.
kick though.
Okay, hey guys.
Wait.
Oh, what
sorry.
was it?
But I feel that these are the type of games for a club in your situations, right? That you guys win 3-0, your youngsters score, your youngsters play well. And I feel like it's a type of game that really helps to buy more time for your manager.
There are levels to this shit.
I feel, yeah.
At your level, this is good.
Because
Yeah.
going back to what Moyet was saying, he is absolutely correct.
right, yeah.
He's absolutely correct because, dude, you're flying high right now. You're asking Harvin how's the traffic and shit like that. But then midweek, you're going to Turkey,
Yeah.
and then
The
you're
real
back,
test comes,
then
yeah.
and if you win in Turkey and then you win against Newcastle, then
Because I would have had a shift in opinion had you guys not lost 3-0 to City like that.
Okay, no, listen. At the end of the day, anyone who's saying that Ten Hag's job is in danger, look, no, it's not. I honestly don't think that this extended his. There was no danger to his job. Right, he's doing what he's doing. Also, the fact that you have to take into consideration everything that's happening to the club as well, and you cannot take. It's not the manager that is wrong. You have.
I don't think it's buying
We've had
him more time.
6 managers in the last 10 years.
I don't think
None
it's
of
buying
them.
him time, but it's creating the hype.
It is. Okay,
It's
the
creating the
hype, I can agree.
I agree with the hype, but I don't think Eric Ten Hag. I think he's in a place where he's very authoritative and he's like calling the shots, which is something that United need.
call some bad shots.
Yeah, United needs someone
not bad
who's
shots.
just.
But going back to what you said, right?
Sancho, Varane.
Ten Hag needs that season where he just does what he likes, loses games.
Yeah.
I still feel like he's a bit scared to do that. And
No,
unless he does
I
that, like
yeah.
Pochettino, right?
Yep.
Chelsea, we're getting fucked, but at least he's trying things out. Whereas you guys are playing very safe.
You know why? He can't do it, right? He can't do it because he's a Manchester United manager. And Manchester United.
So how's
in
it gonna
the
change
eyes
him?
of Exactly. In the eyes of the public, in the eyes of fans and non-fans
What's the
alike.
saying? Was the saying?
what?
Was it something ignored? What never
No,
ignored?
hate, adored,
Yeah.
never ignored,
Yeah.
right? But in the eyes of like the footballing public, United can't be the team who finishes 8th, who finishes 9th, who finishes 10th, because we don't. We never have, right? So Ten Hag can't risk that. That's why he does the long ball thing. That's why he plays Harry Maguire
Apart from the fact that we don't have any other decisions.
and things like this, he has to retreat to a safe space, and it hampers him. But what else can you expect him to do when everyone's going to be on his back after he loses to?
Okay, hey,
wait.
Oh my God!
That Sancho thing, I got a problem with this. Okay? What did he do? He criticized a player in his training, right? Correct? That's what he did.
Yeah.
What did Pep do last week? What did Pep do last week?
What did he do?
He talked about one of his players saying that he didn't train well. And that was his
Which player?
brand new
Guardiola.
Guardiola. He said he didn't train well, that's why he's not in the team.
So-
Where is the tweet? Where did Guardiola wrote that I am not
Man
this
City,
is all bullshit.
Man City
Because
won
he
the
was
title
handled
last
better,
season.
bro.
It doesn't matter.
Man
He was
United.
his
That's the
brand new
point.
this thing. No, that's not the point. The point is that a manager can tell that a player is not doing well in training.
There's nothing wrong with a manager doing that. But it's the
What
way
is-
you do it.
okay, what is the background?
No, but I think
the way
it's
you do it.
because
No,
it's
it's just the
also
fact that he's a Manchester United manager.
and then
guys.
yes, okay, I can agree.
Let's just put it out there. When
I
you're a
can
Manchester
agree.
United manager, you get treated differently.
I can agree to that to a certain degree.
Alex Ferguson, we treat him with respect.
But if you are shit
Differently.
while you're Manchester United manager, it's even worse.
Yeah,
You're a clown.
Yes, I agree. That's why.
you lose 2 games, you're a clown.
Yeah.
But Pep can lose 2 games.
But the
He's still
fans
the
are still
best
behaving like a certain way. That's the only problem.
That's not entirely true.
it's not.
Like, you'll find people like Harvinth and I who are like largely sympathetic to Eric Ten Hag, but there's actually a huge divide in the fan base, right? There's a
Okay.
huge- yeah.
I missed the segue. The bicycle kick was the segue.
Okay, let's do it
Okay,
again.
bicycle kick.
Yeah, the bicycle kick.
Bicycle kick.
Better than Rooney.
Speaking about bicycle kicks,
Yeah.
I have a quiz today about bicycle kicks.
Bicycle quicks.
I thought about bicycles. There's
Shimano.
We got teams of
Lance
2.
Armstrong.
We
Sorry.
got teams of 2 here. Okay.
1 testicle.
Sorry.
Let's up.
What's your team name?
Lance Armstrong. 1
Lance
testicle.
Armstrong. Okay. What's your team name?
Glazers out.
Oh, I was gonna go top of the table for you,
Oh,
man.
that's nice of you, bro. Yeah.
Glazers at the top of the table.
Glazers at the top of the table.
No.
Oh no,
On top of the Glazers.
top of the Glazers.
Okay, so I have questions for you guys. The first one to buzz in gets to answer.
How do you buzz?
Wait, your buzzers here.
Yeah,
This one buzzer.
No. Your buzzers is a sound that you guys make now, and
Glazers
your
out.
buzzer is. Ooh. Okay, and your buzzer is.
You have this one?
Oh.
Take a different one. Fuck. Just changing the damn pitch of the same fucking noise is not.
May I suggest a
Thank you.
That's harder to buzz in than that.
Okay,
That might be us.
Okay.
Right, technically.
Okay.
Then you just do ha lah. Yeah.
Okay. Ha and who, okay? Don't answer the question. I will decide who gets to answer, okay?
Okay.
And
Wait,
if,
what? You mean if I make the noise, you have to choose?
No. If you make the noise, I will say, okay, you guys can answer. I want to see who buzzed first.
Oh, okay.
Don't be premature.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
breathe.
yeah.
Yes, that's
Don't
right.
pre-eject,
Okay,
yeah.
and if you guys get it wrong, you guys are
Out, yeah.
out. Okay. First question is:
Okay. Don't look at me. Like, bro, I have lost every single round.
who can name 2 other names for the bicycle kick?
Wait, so that question
10
was not.
seconds,
Wait,
bro.
2 other names that did the same thing, or
No,
what? That's
who
not very
can
good.
name two other names for the bicycle kick?
Oh right. Okay.
Not who scored.
1. 10 seconds, huh?
Overhead kick.
An acrobatic kick.
No. Oh.
Not necessarily.
Oh wait, can
you
I?
still got time.
That's got time.
Time.
Scissor kick.
Correct. Ding, ding, ding.
What?
I give them 10 seconds.
Yeah.
It's the overhead kick and scissor kick.
Well done.
1-0 to team. Okay.
Acrobatic kick.
Hey, if you buzz in, I'm not giving 10 seconds. Fuck it. If you buzz in, you better have the answer
you get it
prepared.
wrong, then
Because
you-
look, the question was not clear.
You open your ears like I thought you wrote SPM. Okay. Your second question is: can you name one other sport in which a bicycle kick can?
Takraw.
Ding ding ding.
Oh yeah.
Right. It's 1-1 between haha and oh.
Okay.
Okay, this is going to be a difficult one. Okay. Which nation did the first ever football player who scored a bicycle kick come from?
Repeat the question again.
Which I didn't write it down. I'm just pretending, man. Which nation did the first ever football player who scored a bicycle kick come from?
You're picking us to answer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to buzz.
Just answer. I think.
Hey man.
Why is that going to make a difference? Drawing an imaginary map
Hey
on the
man,
table.
you have five more seconds, bro.
Just answer la. Hungry. Hungry.
Wrong.
So we get the point.
No, you get
We have to answer.
you get the
You get the opportunity
the
to answer.
opportunity
I'm
to
going to
answer.
go.
For who?
Okay.
I'll go with you.
bit obvious, isn't
5,
Yeah.
4.
I thought it was.
Uruguay.
Wrong. Okay, I'm going to give you all a clue.
Okay.
Okay? Give you a clue.
Wait, why are you being racist, no?
I gotta think.
Give you a clue. No, Adris, the player is not from China. Okay. The player is South American.
we got
Argentina. I'll go Brazil.
Brazil.
Wrong.
Fuck's sake.
Okay, so Argentina. No, sorry. No, I mean, so the answer we just said Argentina, South America. Yeah, maybe it's like some weirdness.
I think that's more. Should we go with?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Fact check.
Okay, go on.
Go on.
Colombia.
Wrong. Okay.
Uh,
You don't clue?
oh,
Don't clue. Okay. The country that the player is from starts with the letter that you just said.
What did they say? They said Colombia, right? So it's Chile, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Chile.
Ding ding ding! Alright, fact check. According,
Who is it? Who is it?
According to a Uruguayan writer, Eduardo Galeano. Wait lah. The kick, SPF bro. The kick was first used by Ramon Unzaga in 19...
This one can.
It's one of the questions.
Yeah, this one can.
Hey, who knows? Maybe still.
A naturalized Chilean. Okay.
But
Really?
from Uruguay, right?
Your question really? Correct ah? Fact check.
Naturalized Chilean, so he could be Uruguayan.
I can't even ride a bicycle.
Okay. So the score is 2-2, haha, and 1-2. Ooh. Question number 5.
It's all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Question number 5.
Eight.
Question number 4.
No,
4. Question number 4.
SPN, bro.
Sorry.
Clearly didn't do anything.
How many bicycle kicks has Leo Messi scored? This is not official. There's no like official answer, but this is the
Sorry, in his whole career.
no like goals that are counted lah.
Oh no, when he's caught in
the answer anyway.
In the taman all, you don't know lah.
It's taking too long, bro.
Zero.
Ding ding ding.
Wow. Oh my god.
No, I know that for a fact. Yeah,
Okay. So it's 3-1.
Whoa.
You still got enough questions to catch up, okay?
Fun fact, he never scored, but he tried a lot of times.
Yeah, I tried a lot of times. Yeah.
Short legs. You know.
Short legs.
One
yeah.
leg shorter than his
No,
one.
he's like, boo, the ball up here.
Who does Harvinth think has scored the best bicycle? Don't suck the dick of the mic lah, bro. You are giving the mic a blowjob, my friend. My man was going full deep throat on that shit.
It's age just now, right?
Go on.
Yeah, Peter Crouch.
Ding ding ding.
Because we listen, you see.
Yeah. Okay, 3-2.
Okay.
Next question. 3 more questions left.
Okay, nice.
How many Puskás awards has been awarded to a bicycle kick?
I believe I could be wrong.
Time's up.
Two. We said two.
Time's up.
No, that's
Time's up.
Yeah, we said two.
Time's up. I counted.
Yeah,
I
and we
told
said
you
two.
what.
Yeah, we just
Answer immediately. I told you. I give no.
In recent memory,
I think
it's one.
Wrong. Two. Correct.
Fuck you. Fucking idiot.
Who are those two?
That one.
Next question. Can someone name one of the scorers?
Zlatan.
Correct.
Can we try the other one?
Scores are 4-3, I believe.
Yep. To team. This one.
4 and 3-2. Oh, it's Moya says.
Oh God.
That's a thumbnail for this.
That's going to be in the reel. That's in the weekly reel, bro.
Ryan is always quiet, but this time he's like, there's gonna be a mad reel.
Okay.
Please.
The winner of this gets 2 points.
Why?
Because you only prepared 8 questions.
And this was sent in by our producer, Graham. Okay. Bonus question, 2 points.
We only won like this bonus.
Wait.
And the other question they won was, what's Harvin's favourite kick? How's that a valid question?
Both teams get to answer this. Okay?
What do you mean? Like,
Both teams closest to wins.
Okay,
Oh,
sure.
Because both teams get to answer this. But before you answer it, you have to make your team buzzer name in and then you answer it. Okay? So you're not listening. Okay. When was the first bicycle invented?
When was the first bicycle invented? What, the penny farthing?
Who invented the bicycle again?
Who wants to go first?
Let them go first.
Okay, you have to lock in the answers here and then say it out. Lock in the answers in my ear and then say it
In your
out.
ear?
In my ear
In
first.
his ear.
So you all can't change.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, we're going to give you all 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm still thinking.
Hey,
Hold
you
on,
first,
hold
you
on.
first. I'm going to disqualify y'all. In 5.
Can they go first?
what the hell are you doing? Hey, what the hell is this? Hey, who? Hey, who?
First bicycle stick.
Hey, who?
Oh, okay.
This idiot thought fucking first bicycle kick ever.
Do you know why? I was trying to think how we can beat them. I said if we say the same answer as them, we'll
Yeah,
still
that's
win.
why y'all are
You're
whispering
smart.
it in my
Oh,
ear.
you got my answer, right?
No.
Oh, let me write it down.
Write it down. Write
The
down
first,
the
the
answer.
first bicycle that was invented.
Yes.
Much earlier than that.
Just Google it right now.
This guy has been thinking about, hey.
Right.
Hey.
No, we didn't check.
Okay, please say your
1780.
1780.
y'all didn't make your noise.
Hey,
I'm gonna disqualify.
It's a disqualify.
I said must do the voice. And
1780.
okay,
8018.
Huh?
1780, and yours is
1846.
the first ever bicycle was invented in the year 1817.
Oh. Well, so
Wait,
Congratulations to team.
Yeah.
Wait, actually, you have to. I don't know.
wait, what did they say?
1846.
1846.
46, so-
46.
Yours is 1708, right?
17. That's 30 years already, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 30 years.
Bicycles!
Yeah, top of the table. Let's go.
Yeah, Graces out!
And Kavin's drought in the Christmas continues.
Bro, you got so close. So close.
Guys, like, I've won every quiz and now I'm on Kevin's team. I've lost.
You know this was fucking VR, okay?
I have the same experience!
Thank you so
Shout
much.
out to the bike. Shout out to the
Shout
bike.
out to the bicycles.
Shout out to the bicycle, yeah.
Guys, before we go, we want to say that we've just been nominated for the best podcast 2023 by Shock Podcast. We are going to leave the link in our bio of this video. please go and vote 5 times every day. Every day, go back and vote. Actually, y'all can clear your browser history and go back and vote 5 times again.
That's what we do. That's what we do.
It's a loophole.
Also, we've been nominated for the worst podcast.
This to Valen, specifically, if you make us win by clearing your cache about 100 times every day to vote for us 5 times each time, I will unblock you on Instagram.
We are up against Emilia Henderson's podcast and also KJ's podcast. So this is not easy. We are using every way possible.
It's KJ.
Anyone got a bot system that can help us win? Send us a link. All right, that's been Balls Deep. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. I
follow
hope you guys enjoy.
Instagram page.
Follow Instagram page.
Closing again?
Yes. Okay. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been Balls Deep. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe and follow us on our brand new Instagram page. Let's get Balls Deep.
Not with the mic though, it's alright.
Yeah. See you guys next week.
See you guys. Bye-bye.